So we were babysitting today and watching a Disney movie, and they made beignets on the Disney movie, and I realized I'd never had one, never experienced one, didn't even know what they were or what they taste like. So I figured we would make beignets today. They're really not that hard. It takes about 2 hours. That's the biggest deal. It's the time on. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're making French beignets. Bob the baker. I've got my dry ingredients here all set up. I've got 2½ cups of all-purpose flour. I get a 1/4 cup of sugar and 2 teaspoons of yeast and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Just mix all of our dry ingredients together, whisk it, mix the yeast in nice and good. Okay, there we go. Now we can move on to the wet ingredients. This is the wet-dry method, from what I understand. Mix it dry, and then you wet, and then you pour them all together. I get a cup of warm milk. I heated this up to about 110 degrees so that the yeast has the temperature to activate. In there, and get a tablespoon of unsalted melted butter. And 1 tablespoon vanilla. Mix all the wet together. Now we're going to gradually pour our wet ingredients into our dry ingredients, mixing with the spoon. That didn't seem super gradual to me. But then we'll mix that together. Pretty sticky still. Probably a little premature on my kneading it with my hands, but sticking to the spoon, so I just ditch that. Let's knead this for 8 to 10 minutes. It's coming together okay. Come back in 8 to 10 minutes. You can knead that till it's not too sticky. 8 to 10 minutes. I've got a pre-greased bowl. I'll drop that in there and toss it. Let it coat on all 4 sides. We're going to let that raise until it doubles, about 1.5 hours. Alright, welcome back. Our dough has doubled in size, and now we're going to shape it. Roll that out to about 1/2 inch. Pull it out from the center. Oh, a little stretchy. Now we're going to cut this into about 2-inch squares. I'm going to cut this right down the center and using my knife as a gauge. I'll transfer these to a baking sheet with some parchment paper on it and start frying it. Okay. I've got my oil heated up to 360 degrees. We're going to toss these in and fry them for a minute or 2 on each side. You want to watch the bottoms. Make sure they get brown on the bottom, and then we're just going to flip it over. Let that go for another minute or two. We're going to transfer these over to a plate with paper towels on it. Try and soak up some of this grease, this oil. It's puffed up really good. I've already dropped the second batch. Those are going. You don't want to add too many of the beignets into the oil so that it doesn't cool the oil down. Let those dry for just a moment, and then a generous amount of powdered sugar. Oh, that was fun. Nice and fluffy on the inside, and tasty.